Oh.
Okay, so good evening and welcome to round 18 of the F2 League here at racestation.net, coming from Mexico. My name is Vernon 1991 and as always joined by SH Racing 54. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, 12. Got 12 drivers this evening, yep. We tend to get this kind of lower figures towards the end of the season, especially those that sort of have lesson to play for. We have seen traditionally over the years where people haven't wanted to show up or have decided not to bother to do the rest of the season. But either way, still got 12 drivers, and we've still got 12 a very good group of drivers.
How delicately put.
Considering the current situation of the championship, I'm very much looking forward to this one. So just to remind those who maybe missed America or have forgotten the situation within the 2 weeks, KO came away from America with no points after having crushed out very early on, actually. And that allowed Madman to have a bit of a chance to win, and he did win it, but on penalties rather than out on track.
Indeed, yes. So now we have a 7-point lead. Oh, it's cloudy.
It's cloudy.
7-point lead for KO.
7-point lead for KO with 3 rounds remaining.
Everything great for here.
And to remind those again who maybe don't watch us every week, the way we do things here at Race Station with qualifying, because we haven't got enough drivers to effectively make Q1 worth doing. Haven't got enough drivers where anyone can be knocked out of Q1. The drivers, as you can see, are retiring now. They're effectively putting their setup in.
I think this is a dry race because they're
retiring very quickly. Yeah. They're putting their setup in and then retiring from the session, so we can go straight into Q2. And then from Q2 we will get underway properly with qualifying, where the bottom 2 will get overcast but dry. I've just been messaged. Which would explain why they're retiring rather quickly. Right. Mexico always tends to provide good racing.
Normally at turn 1, normally quite a bit of drama.
Yeah, turn 1, then again at turn 4, the end of the 2 DRS straights. And turn 1 as well at the beginning, where it was a very, very long run down to the first complex on the start.
Is not important here.
No, if you're not on pole, it's not the end of the world.
To be honest, would you want to be on pole here?
It's difficult to say. It depends on how well you get away. With the slipstream being less effective here than on other games, it's getting drier. The clouds are disappearing.
All of a sudden, the clouds have disappeared. We've got to sort that out for the next game.
Let's put those details
along with other
on.
things as well.
Yeah, along with many other things. Oops, did I say that out loud? So as always,
you did it again.
Toro Rosso, the first one out, and I suspect that's Soulman.
That'll be Soulman, I suspect.
Yeah, he normally is the first one to
Dave doing his usual thing, going alternate at the beginning. One thing I would like to suggest a new procedure for the next season.
Well, it'd be always nice to hear suggestions, but we can talk about it at any point. But yeah, go on.
Which would be if we don't have enough of full qualifying, is it like, let's say we have, I don't know, 12 as we have here. If we're close to the maximum of Q2, is it actually worth where we are now with only 12 to have actually done Q2 and Q3, or just do short
Just do a short volley. It has been talked about in the past.
So I can understand with 14 doing Q2 and Q3, but if you had like 11 or 12 and you had to do an extra session just to get rid of 2 people, it just seems like a bit of a waste.
But then what?
To me.
I would then say, what if you had 17 then it's 2 people to get rid of in the first session. You're kind of in the same situation.
Well, you'd have to do Q3 and Q2
yeah,
then.
you'd have to do it all. I can see where you're coming from. I say if everything obviously always gets reviewed between seasons. I have been working on.
TLK also on Super Soul, by the way.
Yeah, I have been working on a revised set of rules, primarily the punishments people get for certain offences for next season.
Talking of which, this is quite a...
If it's like last season,
track.
If it's like last season, track limits is going to be an issue here, especially through the S's and
Have you got a big notepad then?
I've got it ready. But yeah, through the S's and turns 1, 2 and 3. Especially 2 and 3.
Remember the final section being quite bad as well, actually, at one point.
It wasn't as bad, mainly because they're so slow.
Right, 20.9, I do suspect that will get beaten.
Yeah, 17.2.
That sounds a bit better. Maybe 16 for pole? Maybe.
Yeah, I reckon we're looking into the 16s. Already, to be honest. He's currently in the S's now.
In the S's. Well, it's enough time for Michael to actually thinking about it. But we'll see, we'll be able to compare that in a second.
18.25 and 19.6 on the Super Soft.
Delta is around there a second again.
Yeah, 17.5 for J19.
Oh, hang on a minute. 10 seconds.
The start line is very early. Oh, yes, it is. It's very early, the start line. The finish line, sorry. 16.3, so we might be looking at 15s. So who have we got out there now?
We've seen this from KO though in the past. We saw it at Texas. We expected him to run away.
And he didn't.
And this is quite a balance-orientated track as well.
Balance-orientated, but low aero. That's the crucial element.
Very much. Out there, matey boy.
Michael C's improved to 17 flat. White does an 18.0. Matey boy's had a spin.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a spin, I think, out of 7.
Okay, again, going to go the alternate strategy.
Looks like he's thinking about it. He's not gone out yet.
Dave's improved to an 18.7.
That's a bit better for the Super Soft. Devil coming across the line to start his flyer.
Mate boy pitted. And we have the first McLaren on the move. It is Madman. Where is Soups? Directly
Right behind
him.
I'm going to keep an eye on Devil since he just started his lap. A bit deep into turn 1. That affects his run through 2 and 3.
Never again.
You have been rather addicted to Pringles lately. It's quite worrying.
The Pringles sweet chili is
The next
other flavours are available. Are really good.
The next time I meet you, you will be a Pringles tube.
Yes.
Oh, my
So the only one who hasn't
Alexa's
actually
talking in the
done
background. I do apologise.
the only person who hasn't done at least an installation lap is TLK. Matey Boy went out and
straight
came
back in.
again.
Devil's going to come around. It's
There
going to
was
be an 18.
19, I think.
18-9. Right. Madman is just coming up to the last corner now to start his flyer. 8.25 minutes to go when he crosses the line.
I can see him squeezing himself between Michael T and KO. I think that 16.3 is going to take him to do it.
What do you reckon? 16.6, 16.7?
Normally he's been about, I reckon, a 16.5. 16.52. All very precise.
Yeah, making sure he gets the exit rather than carrying the speed through the corner.
I don't know how fast the second time is.
No, we haven't got a comparison. So
I haven't been paying attention.
Put the Pringles down.
But no, I didn't see KO do it. What his second time's on KO's lap, but I didn't know Soulman was the reference. I think he was like 29. Madman 28. Vernon, I think he might be running a bit of aero here, because that looked very easy through there.
We'll soon see.
Curb on the inside.
Very nice.
Hairpin's another one where you can lose a lot of time.
Last sector was very nicely done though, I felt.
I don't think it's going to be top, no.
16.4. Less than a tenth though.
Slightly quicker than I was expecting, but... Oh, and Soup's a 17.5. Squeezes in front of J19.
Yeah, it's 92 thousandths. 92 thousandths between the top two.
Right, so if we assume then that we're going to go with about between 8 tenths to a second for
What, the super,
crossover.
ultras to the super.
So that would put Dave on a, let's say, a 17.7. So you got, that would be really close there between 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
If we did TL, so TLK to be anywhere remotely close onto the pace, we'll have to do a 17.3 on them supers.
I think Super's gone again, by the way. Super's doing a second lap here. Tenth up. Not likely to improve in position, but he gets his last sector.
Doing another lap, and Michael C's come back out again.
He's completing the lap, his Supes. That's a 17.2. It does move him up. No, it doesn't. It moves him up time, but not position.
Oh, hello, someone's improved. Matey Boy 18.1.
Matey Boy's got a lap on the board. TLK's still yet to leave the garage. He'd done this 2 weeks ago, though, didn't he?
Is this someone coming out now? No, no.
He'd done this 2 weeks ago, did TLK, didn't he? He left it very late to even want to come out and play.
Right, here we go with Michael C.
Yes.
Man under the 28.7.
First sector.
We can have a look on his steering wheel as well. His improvements.
Yeah, turn 3. Turn 3 could have been better. It's 29.1.
No, gone. Well, I don't know, because he's not going to trouble the top two, but I don't know whether or not what that compares to himself.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Traffic ahead.
So, no, his fastest lap time, he'd done a 28.8. Although, to be honest, that was actually, he's invalidated this lap.
Oh, on this lap?
He actually did a 28.9 for Sector 1, but it's been invalidated, so this won't matter.
You come up behind Matey Boy, you've got straight on.
Yeah, Matey Boy's well out of the way. But
it's going to be quite a quick race then.
Well, it's like, it's a lot of laps though.
16.7.
So that would have improved him, but say it was invalidated. But it's a lot of laps this this race.
It's 208 going into turn 1.
It's like 70 odd laps this race.
That was better. 70, yeah, 70 laps. What's this first like? It looked better.
28.7. That's his best he's done.
That matched Madman. Oh, 2 bikes. No, I've lost time there. 2 bikes there. Looks like he's got quite a happy car.
He's also got a little bit of lag by the looks of it.
Oh, no, there.
He's still up.
3 temps up.
He's still up.
And he found a couple. I think he might have found a couple. Wow. This will put him to the moment 16.7. Much better.
16.6. He might have compromised himself at the end though by going so tight to the pit wall.
And finally on an outlap.
This is the only opportunity he will get. KO and Magnus still in the pit, but you would have thought they'll come out in the...
No, they've done 1 lap each.
Of course, yeah. So the people in trouble, you would assume if TLK gets his laps together, it looks like it's going to be Soulman and Whiteside.
Yes. And I can't see them improving. Dave's staying put.
He's staying put. But
ahead of Soulman.
But Soulman's also in the garage and they're also appearing to stay put.
This is true.
It's only Whiteside at the moment, Whiteside and TLK, who can knock Dave 1025 down. I expect TLK to get up there.
Yeah.
Whiteside, I think, will need to find something quite special, I think, to find 1.4 seconds.
Yes.
On Dave, that is, but he needs to find 9/10 a second.
40 in a straight line then. 208 miles an hour was Michael C. A bit of an idea on how much aero these guys are running. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 209. Yeah, okay, so a little bit quicker. Oh, wrong line.
Yeah.
2 wide in 2.
2 wide in 2, and that compromised him in 3.
I think he might get 2 laps actually, looking at it. Yeah.
28.8
first circle though.
The effect from the tyres though will be through sector 2.
Correct.
You're not going to see much of a delta in sector 1 between the tyres. Sector 1 yellows.
That was brilliant. That was much better than Michael C was actually, and he was
57.1. 57.1. That's quite quick actually.
A bit wider there though. In the hairpin. Oh, good line through there. This could be a good lap. Could be a very good lap.
This could be a 16.
Could be a very, very good lap.
This could be a 16.
No, it could be 16. It could be 16.
16.6.
Yeah, 16.6. Oh, right. This will put the cats amongst the pigeons. Right.
If I was TLK, I would just retire. Don't bother doing another lap. Save the tyres. Don't go again. There's no need. You're through.
Yeah, can't see the point, but sometimes you get too long, don't think through. So is the delta smaller than we think then?
It's a short lap, so maybe just keep it on.
Well, I can't see the Michael seems being pitted.
Oh yes, sorry, yes. I can see the tyre now. So Whiteside and Soulman
That is so planted through the chicane. 3 temps up.
This is going to challenge KO.
KO. Much better through that corner. Oh, it's a bit deep though. Might have got away with that. We might, unless KO. Oh, that was good. That was a good line as well, actually. This should be. Oh, yes, it is. 16-1. Right. Now, what do the champ? Right, this is what we was worried about. Well, not really worried about, excited about, because now TLK is going to get in the middle of the championship battle here.
Yes.
Unless KO or Madman can find time, that's a stunner of a lap from TLK on the super softs. But gotta remember, where did one of his wins come from? With a very similar feel to this one, this track.
Oh God.
Canada, wasn't it?
Canada, yeah.
I know he didn't win it on the road, but it was with TLK. It was with Madman and KO all the way.
Yeah, three of them crossed the line within a second of each other.
Right, KO and Madman, what have you got? All of a sudden, since TLK had that, he had a bit of a wobbly his first return back race after his connection was a bit iffy. Since then, he's been right at the sharp end.
Yes, he has been.
And technically, I reckon TLK might be on the better strategy if he keeps the lead.
That's going to be the crucial element we've seen in previous races, and it's been an issue for us in our races.
F1. F2 isn't really. It's a bit weird. F1 lot can't really get the alternate strategy to work, particularly.
It's
that championship now. Damn, might as well try it. Wink, wink.
Shut up. you still got to worry about constructors. I know that's near enough done, but it's not done yet.
I know it's not officially done. It's not mathematically, but realistically.
Yes, I know, but I'm just hoping that.
I know. We could have a connection. We could have a connection drop out. Or
well, I'm just hoping that one of our. I'm just hoping that potentially one of our listeners might do me and Dave a favour and forget to brake at turn 1, and just take out both.
The teammate who won't listen to orders start last. No comment.
Anyway. Michael C's going to be the first one to set a lap in Q3.
So what is KO's top speed then? Do you know 208 and 209? What's KO's top speed when he four-wheel drift stick around the final corner?
Nine.
209 as well. Madman's on an outlap, so I won't know it yet. The 28.9 for Michael C's backed off in validation already.
He's cut turn 4, sorry.
KO 28.8.
Not great. I'm about to say the first sector you're not going to get a big difference. Be through the middle sector where you'll notice it. I think wasn't TLK 57.1 on his lap actually put him to fastest in Q2.
One wide.
KO once again doesn't.
It's not as good as TLK there.
56.7 though.
Yeah, it didn't look as planted as TLK through there.
He's wide at the hairpin.
Not really got away with it. It'll be a 16. I think. Yeah,
16.1. But that's exactly what TLK did on the supers. Base Boy 17.8.
TLK wide.
57.1 again.
Deep.
He's wide again. No, this won't be good enough. First time round. This will be mid 16, I reckon. Mid to high 16. Saying that. Yeah, 16.6.
Wide look, a 16.9.
Great lap. Madman over the line. 16-1 from Madman.
Like, once Madman stops if it keeps going, is it going to match the others? 6. No. It's going to be 208. It's slightly slower. But it's interesting because...
You did say he might have been running a little bit more wing, but...
Right. KO's a 10th up in the first sector. TLK's a 10th up in the first sector. Madman is at... all 300s down, but Max is TLK in the first sector of 28.6.
KO 16.4 does not improve.
TLK did a 28.6 first sector. That I did. Much
That was
better.
better, yeah. 56.7, 4.10. This could be a 15 if he gets the last sector right. Got yellows in sector 3 though.
A bit tighter there. All
green flags in the last corner.
Hooks up right. This will be a 16.
59.
Oh no, it's 59. And Madman is 2 tenths up. Madman's 2 tenths up. Coming up the final corner now, and he'll go.
Oh, 16-0. KO's 2 tenths up, first sector.
28.5 backed off.
Yeah, I think he hit traffic.
Who is that? That must be Dave.
Yeah, it's a Toro Rosso. It's Dave. I'm not sure if Dave.
Dave's not on a lap. Or he might.
I'm not sure if he caught Dave and got blocked, or whether he's backed off and let Dave through. I'm not sure which.
Dave's gone into the pit lane. I think Dave might. He might call. TLK, sorry. And KO has called Dave in the sector.
This is a okay-ish lap here from Soups.
28 will be wide out the final corner.
17.4, just behind J19, but...
actually 16, 8, 16, 9, 17, 3, 4. We got 4th to 9th within a second.
White being the top Merc though at the moment.
Good on him.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Didn't expect Marcy to be a little bit closer to KO and top 3. Soups is 10.5 up.
Devil crosses the line, but it's a 19 flat.
I think Soups has made a slight error. Definitely not as committed as the top 3, so might be a personal best though. 56, 50, oh no, 57.0.
Half a second. This would be
deep.
Oh, he's deep though. That would have challenged
DLK Super Softs.
Eh?
Glitch? Maybe?
We'll see. It's a 16.7 from Soups into 4th.
Is TLK actually on Super Softs, is he? I know that lap time definitely wasn't on Super Softs.
No. I've got mine set to currently fitted, so that's what he's chosen in the pit lane. But why would he do that?
I don't know.
Unless he feels he's got better pace on the Supers over the Ultra.
Maybe. Which is not much of a not much of a delta there.
What about J19? Can he improve on his P7? I would have thought J19 should be in the 16s.
Yeah.
So 28.9 first sector.
Bad. Traffic ahead, I think that's Michael C there. Has to be Michael C.
Yeah, and he's on an outlap.
Yeah.
So if he does get caught,
he might be alright for this distance.
if he floors it, he might be alright.
Still ahead though.
Still ahead, and this is going to be a distraction for J19 now.
This was still be a 17 at finish. Won't be a good lap.
17.1, so it's an improvement, but stays 7th. KO's gone out again. Devil's retired, he's happy with 10th. He did an 18.4 in the end. Probably... What about Michael C?
Okay. Madman's on out lap now. And KO is going out. It says on Supers, but he is on Supers.
KO's on Ultras on my screen.
Sorry, TLK's on Supers.
Yeah, okay. Interesting choice from TLK there. Let's hope that's not the set he used in Q2, because that will ruin him for for the start of the race.
J19's 2 thousandths up, but still got Michael C ahead of him.
Michael C's on the flyer himself, though. Michael C...
2 tenths up. This was much better through there. That was interesting. There.
Yeah, I was with Michael C and J19 in the background. That was an interesting line. J19 took there.
J19's good at 16.4.
Oh yeah, in front of Michael C. He actually had a good banker there for right. How about KO?
KO's just started his lap. Deep into turn 1. This lap's gone. So we rescued it a little bit at the end of the sector.
Let's see what his first sector is like. 28.8.
No, 3 tenths down. Madman's the next one to cross the first sector.
28.6.
Up deep. That lap's gone.
Yeah, untidy. Yeah, he's backed off. What about TLK on his super soft?
Okay. It's 28.7. Not bad. He KO backed off, but he has enough time to do another lap. And will Madman have enough time? It's going to be tight. You can't back off it too much.
TLK is just, I reckon, if he keeps this lap together, he'll cross the line with about a second to spare. So Madman should be okay. It'll be TLK who'll be close on getting a second lap.
I don't think that gamble from TLK's worked.
It was a very interesting choice.
Sector 28.5, 3 tenths up.
16.5 from TLK, and he does cross the line with a second to go, but it's not worked.
Madman's first sector time coming up is a 28.6, 15 thousandths off.
Look there.
Oh, that's commitment, that's commitment. 4 tenths up, 56.3.
Is KO going to nick pole position once again?
I think he will do. Yeah, he's got this. I think. Madman is still about 16 pounds now.
15.6.
15.6, yeah. Madman is not on that pace. No, I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think TLK gambles work.
15.8. But a bit of validation anyway from Madman.
Validation, yeah.
No, TLK's gamble hasn't worked. Interesting choice to go on those super softs at the end, but you can't get into the 15s on those. Can't get onto the 15s on those guys. So once again, KO takes pole, and we are gonna wait now to J19 unless he retires. J19's in the pits.
What do you take from that quality from top 3 close?
It's gonna be a race along battle. TLK, it will all depend how he copes with the first stint. If he can stay in touch within the first stint, then he's got a great chance at the end, because he should have the faster tyre at some point.
Did Suit overtake my CCD? Point. Well done, AI. Well done, Codemasters. Did Suits actually overtake Michael C, or did Michael C always out-qualify Suits? Because that was close.
Michael C was already there. I think Suits just got really close.
Dave 1025 didn't get too far away actually, either 17-2. 8 tenths behind 4.
No, it's good that we've got the 2 packs again. We've got the top 3,
yeah.
And then you've got 4 through 9th, I reckon. Or maybe 10th. Devil's normally pretty good when it comes to the race. He normally finds something when it comes to the race.
Yeah.
So don't discount out Devil. But this first sector, first sector in particular, but first lap will be interesting, yes.
Especially if we believe that Madman's running a bit more aero. Out of the 3, I think TLK's running the least aero. It looked like, and Madman's running the most. KO's somewhere in the middle. It looked like.
But Madman's in a good position to get a tow, which will be, and if he has got more aero, might help him get a better start.
And will help him in the brakes as well.
Yes.
So he will have to try and take the lead when they get into second sector to capitalise on his.
He'll need to be in the lead by turn 4 to be able to pull away in the middle sector. Right, so the normal 5-minute break between qualifying, finishing, and the countdown to the formation lap.
Countdown to green.
Interesting comment I've received here from Dave 1025.
Go on.
Might work for him. He's running his Monza setup.
Might work out for him.
Might work out for him. Might be a better race setup than a quali setup.
I'll say the other way around, because Monza's really low aero.
But if he's in the pack, if he,
isn't it?
yeah, but if he's in the pack, that top end speed might come in handy if he is running really low aero. Yes, this race will be very interesting to watch. I'm very much looking forward to this. Because if KO comes away from this with a bigger advantage than
Madman's second and Madman's third, 17-point gap going into the final 2 races.
Yeah.
If Madman wins the next 2 and KO comes second in both races, he's won the championship.
Yeah, exactly.
However, it all depends on what that Force India will do. Because if the Force India wins, we could be looking at a 10-point or a 4-point.
Yes.
Eventually, if the cards actually all play out oddly, you could get this championship won by 1 point.
Yeah, it could be a last lap lunge battle kind of thing.
For it to be a 1-point advantage, it would be in KO's favour.
Yeah.
Madman will have to win the championship by at least 3 points for it to work. In them circumstances.
Yeah.
That's a very is KO sorted out his setups issues though.
It still didn't look 100% comfortable for the S's, did it? In quali.
No one did, if I'm honest, apart from TLK and Madman. They both looked very planted. It's a rear limited track as well. This is.
Yeah.
So that'll compound. That'll make his oversteer even worse.
There we go.
How much of a starting disadvantage was starting on the super soft B for TLK though?
I don't reckon it'll be too much of an issue, as you say, because he's not on pole.
No.
Just get the normal average start, and then just use the slipstream. And if he has got one of the higher top speeds, he's got a great chance of being in the lead by turn 1.
Well, 71.
71 that point was.
Is that TLK's reason then for going on the super soft then? Not to get pole. Or is there too many?
I think we're looking too deeply into it. So what's at the back? So Mike Whiteside's gone on the supers and the back. Soulman on the ultra. So Mike Whiteside, TLK, and Dave will be your 3 drivers on the super soft in this first stint.
Reckon it's a 2-stop race again. But it's slightly easier 2-stop than for Texas.
Yes. You've just got to be able to manage the tyres through.
Or will someone try a 1-stop?
I don't think a 1-stop would be possible. I think the only variable you'll see is someone going for an aggressive 3-stop. That would be the only. Or either that, or maybe someone like a Michael C. Currently in 5th on the grid. If he doesn't get the start he hopes for, he ends up sort of dropping back a little bit. Maybe go for an aggressive 3-stop and use the undercut to close the gap.
Got the top 4 Texas in the top 4 again.
Oh, Dave and White look like the collision on the at the hairpin, I reckon. But here we go.
Quite normal that.
71 laps around Mexico.
I'll put the fingers down. And here we go.
2 lights, 3, 4, and 5. Round 18 is underway. Pretty even start. Yeah, J19 got a good start, but Madman in the slipstream gets the jump on TLK initially.
Hey. Oh God, here comes the back behind. J19 in the middle, it's not the middle one. 3 1. TLK's had to go across the grass.
Oh, is that Michael? That was Michael C nearly spinning it. KO has
start for TLK.
Yeah, very much so. Dave as well.
And TLK. And Michael C, sorry.
Yes. So I don't think there's any wing damage amongst the field. So it doesn't look like it, but KO has got what he needed. Now can he break away? Oh, we've got a lot going on back there. Lots of position changing going on back there. Between Matey Boy Soups and the two Toro Rossos.
Already a second lead.
Yeah. KO leads from Madman by just under a second. J19 third.
Here we go, drafting round 2. TLK or Michael C. Michael C defends. TLK is going to try and go around the outside of 1, 2. No, Michael C holds up.
Yeah, this is bad news for TLK. He's now on the longer run strategy and he's in traffic.
Right far down the field, yeah.
This is not going to work out for him. The two Toro Rossos are still at it in the background.
Michael C is wide.
But on. One thing TLK doesn't want to do is to damage his wing. Then that would really finish off his day immediately.
White's made the most positions up with 3 and TLK's lost the most back with 4. So which one was it that was being very opportunistic individual?
That was J19.
J19, was it?
It was J19. He got a fantastic start.
They did very well not to actually make contact with anyone.
I think there's a tiny bit of wheel banging, but nothing major that's worth complaining or shouting about.
I would have to say that we might need to have a look at it again. TLK, because he did have to go to the grass in turn 3.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't catch that on the camera view I had. So, can't really comment, I'm afraid, on TLK's issues at the start, but I didn't see it. But they're all...
We have a bit of debris at the end of turn 3. That is Devil's drop to a left.
Oh, Soups is missing an end plate. He's the only one, so yeah. Soups is missing an end.
Right, okay, so at the end of lap 3 going to 4 will be the first time we see the DRS, and the closest battles would be before 56. Now, being Michael C and TLK might get stuck behind White, because out of the top 6, you could probably say he's the most likely to punch above White. Realistically, with pace, as White made a slight error in the hairpin. Oh, and TLK's got a very poor exit. Go drafting again. TLK's too far behind.
Michael C might be in a position for a lunge, but again, that would be brave. Don't think he's close enough. He's got to line himself up and try looking for turn 4. Oh, no! And he's cut through.
There's your first one.
That was a bit of an opportunistic move he tried there, and the door was closed.
It wasn't closed, it was sort of ajar. So it was sort of slightly open, but not open enough. TLK's got a lot of oversteer. The gap at the front though is 2 seconds. Dirty air though. Look at the dirty air.
Yeah, it's going to be extremely difficult to follow a car through the middle sector around here. And out the last corner to get the run.
Right, okay, so here we go
Round
again.
2.
These 3 are a lot closer.
Oh, TLK's gone!
No, don't do that!
Michael C is a lot closer this time though.
Yeah, Michael C is a lot closer. That was his TLK's race is done.
Yep.
Here we go, gaining.
Got it this time, surely.
Yep, I think White's gonna let him go. Yep. Sensible thing to do.
And of course, there's only one detection point for the DRS here.
Yes, there is.
So, if you get the DRS down the main straight, you also get it down towards turn 4. TLK has...
TLK didn't box.
No, he didn't box. He's got a lot of wing damage, but did not box.
Yeah. It's going to be better for him to box, surely.
Yeah.
Now, he's going to... Oh, my... Oh, hello, Jan19's made an error. Jan19's had a half spin through the S's.
Oh, yes, so he has.
Back and forward with TLK. Look at the understeer. He must box now, surely. Upside of the time penalty. So Michael C had his first time penalty at lap 4.
Start at lap 4.
Yeah, let's not work that out.
Oh, a big slide from J19 out of the final corner as well.
Lazy boy lapped him off the back.
He's not been close enough. He wasn't in DRS range. Was Matey Boy at the detection point, so he hasn't got DRS.
What tyres does TLK go on?
Does he go supers again? The fact that it's still showing us supers on my screen would indicate it's staying on supers.
Oh, someone else had a spin now. Who was that?
Devil. Was that
White.
Devil?
White and Michael C have come together at turn 4.
Oh.
That's caught it at the end. So I saw a Mercedes point like with a lot of smoke coming out the back of it. I think, what's going on there? I went the wrong way.
I wonder if
Michael C and White came together.
Well, Michael C made the move on White the lap before.
Yes, so it must have been White on Michael C, and the move hadn't.
Either that, or Michael C's made an error and it's taken White with him.
But either or, I don't think any car received damage.
No.
Happened. So after all that, we got third to about 8th, all line astern, pretty much.
Yeah. KO is eking out the lead on Madman. He's doing everything
very
he needs.
slowly though.
But yeah, J19, Matey Boy, Michael C, Soups, Dave, White, Soulman, and effectively Devil, all on the pit straight.
Michael C is in lean, for information.
I wonder if he's gone very aggressive with his fuel at the start.
So is Madman. Madman is also in lean. But the person who's closest up to is actually KO, I think. KO and J19.
What? How much have they got? Yeah.
When I say the smallest are about half a lap.
Yeah, I wonder if fuel is a bit of an issue here again.
Well, everyone is in lean apart from Whiteside, Soulman, Soups, Michael C, Matey Boy, J19, and KO.
Oh, is that Matey Boy having a move on J19?
Oh,
J19 spun!
Who's that in the wall?
That's J19. Oh! That was...
No damage to the wing.
No, he sort of went backwards into the wall, but...
I meant on the coming
he's
back
boxing. As well as J19, he's boxing.
He did knock it then on Soups. He did, and then just setting up the front wing.
No, they're not.
No front wing, new tyres. That's early for a pit stop. That'll be a 2-stop, easy.
2
Michael
stops.
C's on the move. On Matey Boy, side by side again. No, Matey Boy holds on.
Ooh.
Matey Boy is now in third.
Yeah, I wonder if J19 just burnt through his ultras.
Maybe. Will TLK now get... No, TLK is still behind.
Right behind him though.
J19.
Right behind him though. He's only 6/10.
Meanwhile, this battle for third, we're starting to lose cars from it. But we didn't expect there to be a bit of a battle.
Yes.
The 2 leaders are running away. There's already a 16 and a half.
TLK should have been there.
Yeah. There's already a 16, nearly a 17-second gap from Matey Boy to Madman. As I think my co-commentator just lost his microphone.
No, I have not lost my microphone. I'm outside the
Michael C again will be having a look.
This will be
Into
done
turn
and dusted.
one.
He's in Brits as well. Now it was interesting the way that Matey Boy approached this. He went very, very deep into turn one, but no, he let him through this time. What he did was he kept the inside going into two and kept the momentum going around the outside out of three. So now Michael C would want to try and extend his gap. J19 passes wide side. And oh god, 3-1 into turn one!
Oh, wheel
contact.
banging. Stood at it.
Still there. TLK on the exit.
But he's got the DRS, but he's on the outside.
Both of them will have DRS. Both of them have DRS. That's not going to work.
TLK's
It will work. We'll have the inside line now.
J19 will hold on, but he's not going to do it. TLK is through.
Just.
16 seconds now to Devil.
Ooh, slightly wide in the first S.
Oh, I thought J19 was making a move there.
That would have been a very, very quick move there, but he's not giving up this, J19.
No.
He's not giving this up.
There's no point looking in a move into here.
No, you might as well just wait for the DRS.
Yeah.
Again, that weird line from J19 taking a very tight entry into the hairpin.
He loses a bit of ground, but Devil's in. Loses a bit of ground, does J19, and I don't think he's close enough.
Madman's lost a bit of time, he's now 5.2 behind. As you say, I think J19's a bit too far behind.
But he may be able to look into turn 4. He will definitely, I think, be able to look into turn 4.
You think? I think he might be slightly too far behind.
Oh, yep, so he is. We've got going up with Dave on the back of Soups, who's on the back of Matey Boy.
Everyone is on the back of everyone up here, so...
Michael C's just broken the...
to break away.
Yeah, he's just broken the 1 second barrier on Matey Boy, but Matey Boy has got Soups and Dave behind him, who will both have DRS.
That's White's not too far behind either.
And we know White's got a decent pace around here.
Well, good qualifying pace, but does that go into a good race pace?
We'll soon see. All the big lock up there from
Matey Boy. I think Soups nearly hit the back of Matey Boy actually.
Soups was looking.
That was a big cut. That was a big
Sector
cut.
1 yellows.
Yellow. Who's that going to be for?
Oh, it's White. White has spun out of turn 1.
Yeah. Dave's on the back of Soups.
We've got a battle with
A bit of a lagging Soups, I'd like to add. TLK's past White, so J19. So, have we jinxed? Oh, there you go. There's another one for Dave. First one for Dave.
Soups. Soups has still got his wing damage, I must point out.
See?
From the first lap,
So
he hasn't boxed. From his first lap damage he suffered.
Soups is lagging a little bit.
Yeah, and we've seen this in the previous races as well.
So we started with what? 6 cars battling for third. We're now down to 3 for 4.
Yeah, I'd say it's a battle for 4th now, really. Michael C's broken away.
Then we lost TLK, J19 and White.
Whoa!
That's a bit of lag. I think that was a bit of lag of Soups trying to overtake or trying
Matey
to
Boy.
avoid as everyone's lagging around him, but it's actually him that's the one that's lagging.
Devil, 3 seconds. Oh, Dave on the inside! Soups.
Matey Boy slow in the middle of the chicane. Wide engine from Dave to try and get the exit.
Now you expect Soups to be slow through here with the wing damage he has.
Which he is, but has Major Boy got a bit of damage himself?
No, he hasn't.
No, he doesn't. Major Boy's actually enriched currently at the moment. There's been quite a good recovery time that Major Boy has so far. And I would like to point out as well, TLK's half gap to Soul Man in about 2 or 3 laps. Soups is now in. These J9, Dave 1025 to fend off. Right, so where will Soups come out? Will he change his nose? No.
That'll be him forgetting to put his wing damage on, yes.
Yeah, okay. So TLK will pass Soups in the pit lane.
So will J19.
Yep, so
Soulman's in the pits as well.
Yeah, so the next person for these two to catch is Dave, who is on the same tyres as the pursuers. White is also in the lane.
And Dave is currently right on the back of Matey Boy. He's closed that gap instantly.
I wonder if the Ultras are just starting to fry just enough and the Supers are just becoming the right tyre to be on. We'd have to say though, the lead gap is now over 7.5 seconds.
Yeah, he's half a second a lap pretty much. KO is pulling away. Dave's got a good line through the last sector. He's right on the back of Matey Boy.
Matey Boy is struggling.
Yeah, and Dave, you've got the exit.
Not into Rich, I do suspect. No, just Matey Boy. I think. Oh no, now Dave's into Rich. Oh my god, look at the run. This is. That's a. Mate, what can't be? Rich knows not even standard. That's why it was so easy.
I think when Matey Boy realised that Dave was there, he just put it back in standard. Realised it was done.
Oh, this is interesting. Michael C is in lean, Madman is still in lean, and KO is in standard.
So KO's got 0.8, Madman's 1.5 pretty much. I wonder if Madman is playing the longer game.
Oh, they can't do this for too much.
No.
I wonder if you leave it in standard, you actually use fuel. I think Madman's tyres have had enough as well, admittedly, looking at how we can't look at the fuel, it's glitched. It's now dropped to 0.9.
Alright, yeah, Madman's in.
I think he will. I don't know how long it takes to do a pit stop.
It's a long pit lane here.
Yes, it is. I would have normally would have thought it would have been alright for Michael C.
More super softs going for Madman. Michael C's
come out, I believe, behind.
in between Michael C and Dave, I reckon, but Dave will have a run.
You think? I think he'll be too far behind.
Oh yeah, he's too far. Yeah, just far enough ahead.
Right, so now Madman's in standard.
Good thing for KO is, because he had a 7, near enough an 8-second lead, he doesn't need to respond immediately. Yeah, he doesn't need to respond immediately to bots.
Yeah, okay, it's taken 4 seconds out of Mate Boy.
Still 11.3 though.
Yes.
Will KO box?
But
No, he stays out.
But he is in net third.
So Madman is half a minute behind, and he was about 8 seconds. We're looking about 20, yeah, about 22, 23 seconds for a stop.
Trying to work this out, mate. TLK is
Michael Seaman.
so about 15 behind Madman.
What? Sorry, say that again.
Madman is 15 ahead of TLK.
Let's have a look. Yeah, he's 16 seconds, yeah.
Right, okay, so... Okay. Well, Michael G will come out. Michael G will come out behind J19 and ahead of Soups. Okay, so J19 is a net 4th. Okay. But they will have to, well, this is the thing, how will they do their second stops? And this is the problem with TLK starting on them super softs. J19 could go on another set of supers to the end.
Yeah, TLK does not have that luxury.
Actually, no. This could be a bit of a pain in the backside track for this because they're pitting a bit earlier than I was expecting them to. They'd have to go very far on these super softs to make it a two-stop strategy.
I remember this being last year, being a pain. You weren't there. You were at Le Mans last year.
Yes.
And I do remember it being very awkward, and it was made simpler for some of those because we had the luxury of a safety car. We had an early safety car. Matey boy speeds in the pit lane. We had an early safety car, and the entire field, other than I think it was Carrie, myself, and Dave, boxed under the safety car. And even though we did come out 1, 2, and 3 in the end, I think. The middle stint of the race was interesting because we were on the back foot. Because we only ended up doing about 7 laps.
Now, they did what? Between 13 and 15 laps on a set of suit.
Devil's gone on the softs. Interesting.
Yeah. So, well, KO's the only one left to stop now, I think. And
you've still got Dave.
He's still on his original set of suit. I mean, the only one left on the Ultras is what I mean.
Oh, on the Ultras, yeah, sorry.
And he's still there, but he's got to be careful. Man, man's getting that gap down.
Yeah, he's found 3 seconds since he stopped. We did say it's about 22 to 20.
23.
It's down to about 4 or 5. So yeah, he's still got 4 seconds in hand, but that's only going to be a couple of laps. Through the middle sector where the grip will...
It's on lap 20. He can probably go to lap, what? 45?
45 to 50.
And then go Ultras again at the end. So it's an easy two-stop, you just got to make them Ultras last.
Or, to be honest, you could do it as a 2-stop with Ultra Super Super if you haven't got the durability. He's in. He's in though. End of lap 18.
Yeah. And he's in lean as well now. That's the standard.
And that's Super Softs. Yep, Super's going on.
Yeah.
So he should come out about 3 seconds in the lead here.
With 25.9 at the moment, 25.7. Mama comes around the final corner now with Rich.
Oh, KO's already out the pits.
No, I'd say it's around 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, 4.4.
That will continue to go down. We'll see what it is out of turn 3 as Mike Whiteside retires. Yep. 3.8.
You weren't too far off. And KO puts it back into lean. That's interesting. TLK is now... Ooh, okay. TLK is... further back than we thought to Madman. He's actually 20 seconds behind.
He's 20 seconds back behind from Madman. Yeah, he's a long way back. Michael C is eking his way up towards J19. He gets another penalty.
But with corner cutting though.
Yeah.
That's his second one.
That's his second one in 19 laps. Not even a third of the way through.
It's going to be now on the super soft tyre in the second part of the race. We suspect KO will be going to about what lap? Between 40 and 45.
Well, he's done 20 laps on the Ultras, so you'd expect
Oh, yeah,
18 laps, 20 laps will include qualifying. So yeah, you expect him to be able to go to at least 45, you would have thought, on these supers.
I think the Madman's going to go, what, 4 to high 30s, low 40s? So he's possibly going to have to go supers again, whereas KO will probably go...
Which may not necessarily be a bad idea, though.
No.
Because we have seen at some tracks the softest tyre has not necessarily been the best one to use in the race. So, I mean, since...
It shouldn't be anyway.
No. And actually, since KO's come out the pits, Madman has chiselled away at that gap.
But that's because KO's in lead and Madman is in standards. Michael C is now behind Damon.
Yeah.
The two leaders along the way, becoming a battle for best of the rest, realistically. Because when he eventually pits, it will be about 8, I think. 8,
You'll be
9.
around Soups, what's it, 3, 6, no, 17. Yeah, just behind Macy Boy, I reckon. Yeah, about 8. The only battle is Michael C, and he's just, I think, he is in DRS. He won't be.
J19's got quite a good straight line speed, it looks like.
Yeah. And Michael C doesn't appear to have the car underneath him for the last sector.
No.
Which will frustrate him big time.
And it will hinder him as well. But he did get a better turn 1, 2, 3 than J19.
So everyone is on the supers, other than Matey Boy and Devil.
On the other end of the extreme.
Yeah. Matey Boy remain on the ultra, yeah, Devil on the soft.
I'd say Matey Boy is more likely going to have to do either a very long 2 or a short 3. So if you're doing a short 3, it'd be better to do very short stints then. Surely.
Yeah. Well, Michael C's a lot closer this time though. If he gets the run at the last turn, this should be easy.
Well, it depends on what gear. Seems like you come out the final corner. It looks like. Yeah, as you said, it should be fairly straightforward.
But did you say J19 has got good top end speed? Did you say though? Even with DRS, it's not easy.
Around the outside. Still have the inside for turn 2. But J19 will have the inside for turn 3.
Oh, Michael C was a bit tight in there.
Around the outside.
Michael C could have been a little bit.
The problem is though, you're going to be always, whoever's on the outside of turn 1 will always have to be pinching turn 2, and therefore will always go wide out of 2, forcing the person on the outside of 2 to go very tight to 3. That's always going to happen at that type of corner. Well, it's like Brazil, isn't it? But Brazil's a lot wider.
Yeah.
As KO is now taking it out of standard, out of lean into standards, now pulling out the gap again.
Yes, he is.
This is, as you would say, not good for Madman at this current moment in time. As you say,
crucially,
if Madman wins the last 2 races, though, he will be on a tie break.
Yeah, that's assuming KO finished second in those 2.
Yes.
But yeah, this is the crucial thing. At least he hasn't got TLK in the way to interfere.
The problem is, though, Madman, he will probably want TLK in the way at if the law does add Abu Dhabi. But driving around Abu Dhabi myself, it's a lot more challenging than it has been on previous games.
Yes. I always did question it when it first came out onto the F1 calendar as the season finale, but it always seems to provide something.
Well, in an ideal world then, what race would you prefer to be the final race of the calendar?
Well, obviously, if for those that would like to be a bit more traditional,
in their 20s and older,
in a bit more traditional, you'd be looking at the Suzukas or the Brazils.
yes. Or if the track was still on the calendar, Malaysia.
Yeah.
As Dave is now in after 24 laps.
24, that's not bad. So yeah, just over 25 laps in the quality. So that'll take him, in theory, you think now he's gone to soft.
One stop, and I said one stop, didn't I? You said
well,
no, don't be silly.
Well, Dave has always been the one who's tried something alternative, but I don't see it being quick enough.
No, he's got, that means he's got to do what, 47 laps
Yes.
on a set of softs.
Sounds like a tall order.
Over double what he's just done on supers.
Yeah, just about double, yeah.
So if he had hards, maybe hards won't wear, but they won't heat up either.
Even the mediums, though.
Yeah, even the mediums, yeah, but it's just a bit of a push. TLK is still dropping back, so as we.
Well, yeah, his tyres are coming to the end of their stint, though. Don't forget.
This is true.
So he's out of kilter with his strategy. So TLK will be in before lap 30, I reckon.
Yeah, or at lap 30. But what do you do?
He's either going to have to do. He's going to have to do ultras or do what Dave's done and just go for the soft because he's got no other option. So if he gets to 30, that'll be 41 laps to go. So 2 stints of 20 on the ultra.
Yeah.
20 and 21, which would be possible, but that would. Yeah, I think that's his only possibility, really. KO's nearly. I was just going to say KO's nearly got the gap to back up to where it was before the stops.
But then Madman's halfway through his stint pretty much. We've been definitely on his tyres about 10 laps.
KO came into the end of 18, Madman was in about 15, yeah.
15, 14, 16.
Yeah. So Madman will be in again first, obviously, which will mean he'll close the gap on undercut again. But unfortunately he's too far.
Because of the TLK.
I don't think so. 23 seconds. TLK will have to box first and the gap's already 23 seconds. There's no way.
Well, what about Michael C then?
No, again, because Michael C's nearly half a minute behind Madman at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. But only have to take about.
Well, in theory.
It'll be tight.
Yeah, but
they have the pace to do it though.
I think Madman's fine for second, assuming he doesn't spin it.
Make the race interesting.
I know, but you got to think of it logically. But I think one battle we do want to.
Soups and Matey
Yeah, Soups and Matey Boy, yeah, which is 3/10. And Soups, don't forget, still with his damaged wing.
Yeah. That's why he's now nearly 17 behind James.
Oh, Matey Boy runs into the back of him.
After shenanigans of lap 1, are we very nearly back to the sort of running order that we are used to traditionally? So we have the top 3 and then hasn't
Well,
emerged.
if you swapped Michael C and J19 round, that is the top 5 in the championship.
Yes.
So we are at a more traditional order that we've been seeing throughout the majority of the season.
Is it worth yet talking about, or is it going to be a last round thing talking about this? The possibility of who will go up for next season? Or is that still too early to discuss?
It's always up for debate.
Or would be the nominations for promotion?
Well, the nominations, you would be looking at the top 3 for sure.
Yep.
And then, I mean, yeah, the likes of TLK, for example, who doesn't use assists, it's almost a no-brainer for him. KO can easily do no assists, no problem.
Yep.
Madman,
I'm not sure about Madman.
Madman is the question mark on that one, but we will see. And then, yeah, from then on, we just sort of look at getting the grid back up to order again.
Well, if you think about it, KO's brother could then race.
Yeah.
Because that was the reason why he couldn't race in Austria, because they just dropped the connection out too far.
Yeah, KO and his brother, I think they tried it. It was Austria and Silverstone, wasn't it? They tried. And yeah, unfortunately, even though KO's connection is good when he's on his own, it's not that good when there's 2 of them streaming. So that would mean, yeah, if KO does go up, then his brother has definitely the possibility of racing. And from what we've seen, we've practiced with him before. I haven't seen him a lot lately, but we have practiced with him before, and he has got some decent pace in him to definitely be.
I didn't see it too much because I saw it when we had the races and he was sort of at the back all the time. But
well, when he did the races, he was always at the back. He disconnected every lap he did. J19 gets a penalty. So we have got drivers out there who will want to participate and race, and I'm sure there'll be a few that will get revigorated by, well, say by the new game. It depends how good the new game is. Assuming it isn't glitchy, and assuming it isn't, or as glitchy, shall I say? We know it's going to be glitchy. As broken as, i.e., hopefully a working safety car, and just an all-round good game. We can then hopefully get the grids full again, because the game will be decent enough for people to be interested.
We need to fill our grids up again, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do have drivers who, I mean, like the likes of Skyline, who's had injury issues. Demon with injury issues. And we've had other drivers who are sort of come and go back and forth as and when they seem to please, almost.
Yep.
I'm always sure we see it every year. A new game comes out and we get people who have quit the year before, or say they couldn't race the year before, sort of come back asking for a spot because, well, they like the new game previous compared to the old. There's Macy Boy and Dave still battle away. Yeah, I've had it on the screen.
Dave on his soft tyres, remember?
Macy Boy on the Ultras, and his tyres will be starting to get second hand again.
This is true.
The gap at the lead is 6 seconds. It's
Stabilised at 6. It's gone. It was about 6.7 27.
It's almost like KO is managing it. So if it...
The gap behind is now 27 and a half.
Yeah. TLK is going to be in...
And then someone alone, and then the rest. Then
TLK will be in soon anyway. He's done.
Well, yeah, he's gone over 30 laps now, hasn't he? Pretty much.
Well, he's done. He pitted at the end of lap 2, I think it was. So yeah, yeah. So 29 laps. Well, if he does, it'll be U set. It'll be the set he probably started the race with, which will also done quali.
Yeah.
But that will mean he'll have to stop again anyway, which he'll have to do, because he hasn't used any other tyre.
It seems like we've got a gap of 2, then a big gap. With 1. And then you've got another gap, then you've got sort of a gap, and a gap, and a big gap. And then a group of 2.
Yeah, and then 1, and then 1, and a 1, and a 1. Yeah, I think the antics of the earliest stint has sort of split them up a bit. The only good battle really on track at the moment is this one for P6, so maybe one day. I'm just not able to take the S's anywhere near as committed in these early stints.
J19 will come out behind Dave but ahead of Soups.
Yes.
That's early for J19.
No, he was in early as well, don't forget. He was in around the same time as TLK. Yeah, he had his
What about that?
Was it about lap 8? It was lap 8. Yeah, it was a bit early actually.
J19 find another set of supers.
So let's have a look.
Text me.
So, yeah, he pitted at the end of 7. Did old Dave's gone?
Ooh. Nearly gone.
And that led J19 through. That was crucial for J19.
Meanwhile, the gap at the front's down to 7.5 seconds.
Yeah, that's all of a sudden jumped up.
Don't worry. Ah, because I look at all the streams, Madman and KO are both streaming.
KO, that's normal. Madman, yeah, that's surprising. I've seen Madman stream. I normally see him save clips normally. He normally saves a clip if he's involved in an incident or, you know, something he would like to raise. Yeah, it's interesting to see that he's streaming today. Matey Boy boxes, which just frees up the road for J19.
Good evening, Mr. Deck. Right, so how many laps did Matey Boy do on his Ultras? He did about... Oh yeah, of course he would have had a 5-second stop go because he sped in pit lane in his first
Yes.
Another set of Ultras, so he's free-stopping.
He's definitely free stopping then.
White has finally caught up to the back of Solomon. Solomon's been on an alright race so far for old Solomon. That man.
And he will...
To be honest, it's been an alright-ish race from Solomon so far. Fairly kept out of trouble and been fairly quiet.
Yeah, he's just doing what he needs to do. Another set of supers.
Is he still in the minus though?
Just. But as you said, it was a little bit glitchy, you said earlier, so... With Madman apparently jumped up 1.4.9.
No, I meant points, not fuel.
Ah.
So, hang on a minute, up to 6 already lapped, by the way.
Oh wow. And Dave just crosses the start line as KO crosses the finish line. So yeah, Dave's not far away from being lapped as well.
Neither is J19 on that point. So here we go. That's it.
Madman's
Yeah, I
in.
was going to say, Madman must be in soon because he's done 20 odd laps.
What does he go? Was that supers again?
It's got to be supers again.
Yeah, it is supers again.
Yes, it is.
That's 36 laps, so he's going to have to
I
stop
would like
again.
that. I would like the game to stop doing that as well. That is annoying.
Oh, where it flicks between the tyres.
Supers and then it glitches between the tyres, yes.
So Madman is definitely going to pit again. There's 36 laps to go.
Yeah. KO, I don't believe will have to after his next stop.
No, if KO can go to about 40-45, then he can put on a set of supers and get to the end, or if he gets to 45, he can risk ultras and still get to the end.
Correct. Well, yeah, 45 will be 26.
Alright, 45 for supers, 50 for ultras. He really needs to get. So it's most likely going to be supers again for KO.
It's going to be the same sort of tyre idea as
Texas.
Austin, correct.
Yeah.
If you wanted to really make it easy, you would go on the softs after your ultra stick, just to be odd. If you wanted to try something different, but the problem is looking at Dave's pace.
The tyre, you're not getting any pace out of the tyre.
Benefit from it, no.
And it's always been.
Another issue we've got with the game. Have you seen it real life? There is a delta, but no one ever runs with a really soft tyre after the first hit. It's always the middle or the end tyre.
Yes.
So either the softest tyre is too durable, sort of for this game, or
the hardest tyre is too hard.
is simply not quick enough retrospectively for the game.
Yeah.
Because it always seems to be the same sort of strategy you have to run. It's been like that for a while. It was like that the last game.
Yeah.
So that's the list of improvements are endless. Right, I wonder if Madman pitted early. Because he pitted it before Soups this time. And white anyway.
Yep.
But so the thing is 21, 22 and 23 for pits.
Around 23.
So
Did Soups repair his wing? No.
so for Madman to force KO into a stop, which will make it awkward, he would have to get it to 23 by lap 40.
6 seconds.
KO into a
free stop.
Yeah. If KO wants to lead.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to lead and realises that he does have a bit of advantage, he won't worry about it. But whether or not he will or won't. Bit of a mental game. I wonder if Man realises what probably not being KO. That's right.
Try to do something different.
Yeah.
And this will be the way to do it, because it means he gets the fastest tyre at the very end. And if KO does commit to the 2, Madman's the fastest lap. He would need to be in
about what's 55, 56?
Yeah, around that. Give him 15 laps on him. But he will ideally.
About 30 seconds.
But he would. I was just about to say he ideally needs to be ahead
Yes.
when he pits, so he needs to get this gap down to KO before he stops for him to have a chance, because they're having a 23-second gap in 15 laps. That might be doable. Might.
Second half of that lap.
It's about a second and a half a lap, but he'll be on the faster tyre, and KO might be, well, they'll both be running into issues at the end, but
Well, it's almost very similar to what happened last weekend. Was it? Texas. The anyway between Ham and KK.
it was very similar last week actually, between me and Dave as well, actually.
Yeah.
What?
Is TLK pitted yet?
No, he's only pitted once.
So he's done 38 laps.
37, yeah.
27 laps.
He's not quick though.
No, definitely not. Because he could be a lap down this way. Michael C is now 2.2 behind him. Where are we actually now done?
Yeah, Dave's 24.
Day 19 is... Well, we've got to be careful of this now, because of the amount of people that are now a lap down, does the game actually change?
No.
Change around, or does it just say because the lap no one changes position?
What do you mean?
Well, I only think, you know that sometimes, I don't know whether or not the game works out this 3-second penalties before or after.
Oh, it does still work it out if you're a lap down.
Right.
It does still work it out, because it's working out on the intervals.
That gap's also come down quite quickly, now 25.
Yeah.
So what?
Some more laps.
2 maybe, down to 4.23.
And it'll give KO an issue.
Well, for KO to be realistic and safe, he has to miss this lap with the lead.
Yeah.
If he wants to go to the end, what? Is that dust?
That was a Williams, I think, taken to the grass to get out the way.
Yes, that's what.
I think it was maybe
That
was
was
it the devil?
Boy.
Yes, it was Matey Boy.
So where's the leader? The leader's in the final sector. What does he do?
Matey Boy gets a penalty.
Leader
Just stay out.
goes round again. Interesting. Okay. My colleague needs to change his microphone.
No. Just making sure I don't sneeze on microphone.
Don't stuff like that. Michael C is now 1.5 behind TLK as well.
Yeah.
That looks like that could be a done deal as well. So Theory TLK is in lead himself as well.
The problem TLK's got, he hasn't got any fresh supers left.
No.
So he can't rely on super softs to get into the end.
No.
So it's interesting he's gone as long as he has. Although 30 laps, he can do 2 lots of, well I was going to say if he pitted, he can do 2 lots of 15 on the Ultra. But it's a very long way he's gone.
Yes.
Just going to confirm that.
We're now 40 laps now.
When did he box? He boxed at the end of... Oh, it was actually on the end of lap 5.
Okay. So he's only done a measly 36 laps. So what's even more interesting though is J19's box. J19 will be ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. By the tune of about 6 or 7 seconds.
One to see right on the back of him, and the gap Madman has got is 23.1, 22.9.
KO went round again. So KO is going for one more stop.
He's committing to a 2-stop, but he's going to lose track position.
Yes, but he will have a... Well, it depends on how far he goes. Does he go far enough to run ultras, or does he do another super
So-
stint?
Well, we'll know in 3 laps, I reckon. If
No,
he's
I
not,
reckon if he gets to lap 50 and haven't boxed, he'll go on ultras.
TLK's in.
Right. Okay, so what's he going to go on then?
This is the problem. He can't go to supers.
Can't be ultras.
It can't be supers because he has to use a different tyre. It is ultras, so he's going to have to box again. There's no way he's doing 29 laps.
This probably puts the advantage for that battle in J19's favour then, surely. I think out of them three, I think Michael C is pitting next.
Michael C is... Yeah, Michael C's only pitted the once. When did he box? He boxed at the end of 15.
So he's nearly done 25.
He's done 20,
He's done 30 laps, right?
28 laps he's on now.
So the leader went round again, and the gap is now 21 and a half. So he'll definitely now come up behind Madman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Madman is going to be pitting, we reckon, in about 12 laps time.
Yes.
We expect him to go to about lap 55.
Another disadvantage for KO, he's in lean. Well.
But the longer KO stays out, I know he's going to have the fresher tyres when he comes out, but if he does pit and go supers, I reckon this could potentially lean it just towards Madman a bit more. I think so. If he pits for supers again, if KO pits for supers again in the next couple of laps,
He's going supers. We've done 25, 26 laps now.
yeah, he pitted at the end of 18, so he's on his 26.
So he makes it to the end of another set of supers now. But
The gap is going to be under 20 seconds.
27 now, it's 27 laps to go.
Yes. Ultras will not get you to the end.
No, not yet, no.
Not
but
yet.
supers will. But it will be a very, very warm set of supers at the end.
And the gap will be, as I said, will be under 20 seconds by the time he gets to the pit stop. If he pits this lap.
He's now put a very odd situation.
Soups does the fastest lap of the race. And that's with front wing damage.
Yes, if if KO boxes now for supers, he'll be 4 seconds-ish behind Madman, and he will be on very, very worn tyres at the end.
Yeah.
If he pits at lap 50, 55, he will have very worn supers and the possibility
Oh,
of
he's
Madman
in.
no, he didn't.
So it's supers to the end we expect.
Yeah. Madman will take the lead. Unless he does go on ultras and actually cranks up our theory. No, it's supers.
Supers. Man will go around the final corner now.
And he will take the lead any minute.
It's
Now.
It'll be more. Yeah, KO will be roughly just off the pit limiter now.
Yeah, it'll be about 2 to 3 seconds.
It's the speed difference down the straight which will get out to about 3 seconds.
No, 2.2.
2.2. Yeah, it's not as high as we thought. So 2.2 seconds.
I still have a feeling it might be. It's definitely KO to lose.
It's definitely KO's to lose, but in my opinion, it depends if Madman can get, assuming he's going to stop again. We've seen TLK do over 30 laps.
Look how low he was.
Yeah.
TLK's actually now a second behind J19 all of a sudden. He's now woken up, but he hasn't set the fastest lap yet.
No. But I think, as I said, I think the crucial element is if Madman can stay in front when he comes to his box.
Crucial moment on who's in the lead in terms of point taking between the two.
Let's have a look. So Madman hasn't got a single warning. KO's got one warning.
Yeah, it's still both safe. Pretty much.
Yeah. So mate, it's another 3 seconds there. That's the second one, I believe.
Okay, right behind JD.
And off the track.
Literally pushing him along.
And this should be. TLK's got one of the. Well, these are probably the two fastest cars in a straight line on this track today.
Yes, I'd imagine so, yeah.
But even with the DRS, this should be just about straightforward for TLK. No, J19 is. Ooh!
That was rude. Oh, KO 4 attempts by Madman.
Madman's made an error this lap. He's lost about 1.5 seconds.
This is going to be fairly straight. Madman's already defending.
Madman lost over half a second in the middle sector.
Madman will have to keep the lead. Madman's going to have to keep the lead. KO's going to go around the outside. Madman goes to brake.
Oh! He's been shoved.
That was rude.
He's been shoved off the track.
That was rude. No, that was rude. Now Madman's doing the weaving. He's taking from TLK's book. Book of conduct. That was rude.
Madman streaming. I'm actually just having a quick look back at that on Madman stream.
Get back the stream. Get replay. Get replay off. Well, this is 7.
Yep. I think it's still processing. It seems to skip. Yeah. On mine it's skipping. What about you?
Yeah, I went back a little bit. Qualifying.
Yeah.
The next 10 seconds could be going to the...
KO's view.
Go to turn 4.
KO's got it.
Yeah.
Oh no! KO's got it on his stream, and you can see Madman shot the entire time. KO doesn't run him out of road. He leaves him space. I think Madman bails more than anything else. I don't think there'll be anything on that. But yeah, Madman needs a miracle now to win this race.
Yeah.
Where's the battles on track? There isn't really one. Because J19's losing time to TLK. Madman's losing time to KO. So yeah, we're a bit of a lull again, ladies and gentlemen. Other than Devil and Soulman, by the looks of it. The battle for the last point. But this has always been one track as Matey Boy pits for his third stop. Now this should be for supers for Matey Boy since he's done ultras the entire way through. Yeah, there we go, super softs. But this has always been a track that I've enjoyed racing on since they reintroduced it. It's got a good... Oh, Soulman's crashed!
That's in the
That's on the...
Second.
Yeah, that's the turn in to go into the stadium section. I was with them on the external view, and it looked like he just went too deep. Defending from Devil, which went too deep and straight into the wall. So that's now the top, well, the 10-point scorers sorted out. Assuming they get to lap 65, so that's the cut-off point for being classified.
Yeah, one left. Co's now trying to stretch that lead out.
Which is, yeah.
What can difference now is Mad does it. Big thing.
By the time Madman pits, it'll be about half a minute, the gap. And it'll be too big to, unless KO makes an error, it will be too big to close up. TLK is right on the back of Michael C.
Yes, now we've got to think about the lower order battles now. The third,
Michael
the
C.
rest of the battle.
Yeah, it's KO sets the fast up. Michael C is still, along with Dave, only pitted once.
Dave, we expect only hit once.
But Michael C.
And David's in no danger as of yet, being half a minute behind J19 and over half a minute ahead of Soups.
This is currently the 35th lap that Michael C has done on this set of tyres. I don't think TLK needs to get this desperate. I don't think TLK needs to be that desperate to overtake him, because yeah, he's pitting.
There you go.
And that's a back marker behind TLK, so that's no threat. So Michael C will go ultras to the end.
It might be, because it looks like the back marker's trying to get by.
Well, TLK's also got DRS, so that might... It's Matey Boy, that is, I think. Yep, it's Matey Boy. I think he's wanting to try and get onto the back of Soups. So Michael C is on ultras to the end.
Yep.
And we do still expect
19 to go.
It's a long way. I reckon, yeah, it's a long way. TLK still has the box as well, though, so we might get an undercut on TLK to repass him.
When did J19 last bomb?
J19?
J19 has to box himself, I think.
Oh god, this is going to take some working out, the day. Look at the lap time.
You have to look at
There.
the first second.
End of lap 31.
So he's only done 20 laps on his set of supers so far.
So he'll be in between 55 and 60.
Yeah. And so will TLK.
White gets 3 seconds.
That's his first one.
I reckon we might start seeing some faster laps from Michael C in a moment.
Yeah. Michael C has to sort of push it and try and get, well, push it carefully and cleanly to, and remember, Michael C has that 6-second time.
Yeah, he's done well not to get another one since lap 19.
Yeah, very well.
Dave's still going on his soft, so he is committing to that one stop. What are their
KO's where he is. Madman is down up one. TLK down one on my screen. J19 Michael C as they are. Dave's up 2. Soup's down 1. Matey Boy up 1. Devil up 1. White down 3. Yeah, it's now just sort of waiting to see if it comes to the boil at the end. So I think it might do for 3rd, 4th and 5th. And I think that's the main one. Because Michael C's going to the end, but TLK and J19 will need to pit again. And there's only about 20 seconds covering the 3 of them. So I think at the moment Michael C's still on the track and net 3rd, but obviously that doesn't include the penalties. But if TLK will need to pit again, the gap between 2nd and 3rd will be over a minute.
Yeah.
Near enough. It'll be about 50 seconds to a minute. Madden will need to pit again, actually, thinking about it.
Yeah, Madden will have to pit again.
When will he box? Surely he'll just pit in the next couple of laps. This Devil's in again. In the evening UK time. We've got 16 laps to go. Yeah, we have, unfortunately. So I think we're just waiting. There you go. There's J19 pitting now. I think we're just waiting on
waiting for it to bubble up.
We're just waiting for J19 and TLK to make their stops, and then that battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th will be about 5 or so seconds. Although Michael C has actually gained quite a bit of time. He's already through on J19. Michael C still 20 seconds behind TLK as J19's lapped by KO. That's now everyone from 5th down lapped. And that might annoy J19 as well, actually, because he's now on the faster tyre, on a fresh set of tyres, and he's just got a penalty.
And Madman's in as well now.
Yeah, there you go. And for his ultra soft.
Ultra's half the field and supers.
Yeah. Dave is in. There you go. Dave's done
so
he's done a 2-stop, but with a very.
TLK will come out behind
Michael C, but by about 5 seconds. 4 or 5, about 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, so he'll slot in between.
Yeah, be 4th when he
Perfectly
pits.
in between Michael C and J19. Yeah.
He'll be 4th when he pits, and would he have enough to close in on? But I say with the penalties, he should still make it on the podium, I reckon, TLK. With Michael C's penalties. Because I haven't seen TLK's name pop up, and he doesn't tend to get penalties anyway. TLK has not got a warning. Michael C's had one warning since his second penalty. So start seeing some flying laps from Madman now.
We'll start seeing flying laps for a few people, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for Madman though, the gap's just under half a minute. With 40 laps to go, that's not going to happen. Soup's pits. He's also going to go for ultras at the end. Does he change his wing finally, or is he happy with it? No, he's sticking with it.
We've got an interesting prospect coming up actually, because we've got the charge for third pretty much, because Michael C will be on the worst tyres. J19
Yeah.
was already trying to catch him up. We're waiting for TLK to make his final stop, and then he'll have to catch him up. J19 will have to try and gain another probably number
Problem for
3
J19,
seconds,
yeah.
possibly.
The problem for J19, he's actually stuck behind KO.
Ah,
He's wanting to get past KO to be able to make that move on Michael C and TLK to get up there. But he can't because KO's in the way. But if you were KO and if you were sensible, you just let J19 go. You wouldn't want a back marker up your backside with 13 laps to go when you've got the wind pretty much sewn up.
yeah.
You want an easy run to the end.
It's actually costing him time. He's on about half a second now.
It might actually get to the point where J19 might try a DRS move on KO. The problem is KO got DRS on White.
KO's letting him through.
No, he's not. He's not.
Ending.
I think J19's going to make the move anyway, but yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. So
Like might have let him through there.
yeah, he didn't use his DRS either when he could have. He had DRS, did KO. He didn't use it.
Right, so Michael C is now 17.7 behind. They'll put J19 about 28-ish.
J19's 10 behind Michael C.
10.3 to 17.8, so 28.1.
What are you on about? Oh, what, to TLK?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up, come on. So we are assuming TLK is going to box.
That is
aren't we?
that assumption. That I said he did a very long stint on the supers. So is he
But
trying?
when did he box? He would have had to have done 31 laps then, I think we said, on a set of ultras.
He pitted for the ultras at the end of lap 41. So yeah, he's got to do 30 laps on a set of ultras.
I can't see that
No.
working. I can see them dropping off quite considerably at the end. It all sort of depends in the last sort of 5 laps. Michael C is in a similar sort of position, but not as critical.
No, and J19 is now that he's got no, and since he's got KO out the way, he's got the gap for Michael C under 10 seconds.
Again.
If Dave gets another penalty.
But remember, he only. Oh no, he needs to now close in about 3 seconds now. He needs to close in 6 seconds now, doesn't he?
Yes, because J19's got one penalty.
Yes, he doesn't need to close in the entire gap.
No, he needs to find 6.8 seconds, yeah, of that 9.7 that it is now, 9.8.
Which is doable in about 11 laps. If, especially if Michael C's tyres go off foil.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the closest gap is actually to White. That is still 3.3 seconds, but everyone is about over 10 seconds apart from each other.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the shenanigans in the opening stint spread them out. It's quite interesting though that even though Michael C is on fresher tyres than TLK, he's not really pulling that gap down. It's sort of stabilising at around that 17-second mark, and TLK is in.
Oh, TLK in. Okay, so, oh, hang on a minute. J19 is
25, so he'll
25
just...
-ish. 25, 26.
Yeah,
so
he will
be all right there.
he'll be about 3 seconds ahead of him, but he will be behind Michael C.
10-second dash for third.
10 lap dash, yeah. And there is J19 in the background. So for J19 to get involved, he needs TLK to catch Michael C quick and then for Michael C to hold him up. That's the only way J19 will be able to get involved in this. Because J19's tyres aren't obviously aren't going to be as good as TLK's.
No.
Right. But we obviously know TLK is already in the net third.
Yeah.
But he, unless he's
Still
checked...
got to really look at that gap for between
Yeah.
fifth now.
Unless TLK has checked his race director in the pit stop, which he can't really do, he won't know. He will know.
All he'll know.
He will know that he's got a penalty because yeah, the engineer would have told him. But he won't know whether it's 1, 2, or even more.
Silly question as well. How far away is Michael C getting a third?
When I last checked a few laps ago, he was 2 warnings away.
Okay. Michael C has to do some fuel saving as well.
He's now 1 warning away. He got a warning on the last lap. So 1 more warning from Michael C in these last 8 laps, and that will, which is doable, and that will put him behind J19 instantly. Pretty much, I reckon. Oh no, it won't quite. It won't quite. But it'll bring J19 back into the game. So it's about 8.5 seconds that gap between Michael C and J19. TLK's car does look very good through the S's. Not the fastest lap from TLK.
Hang on a minute. The gap, looking at the gap, I know the TLK 1.1 behind Michael C. J19 6.5 behind TLK. So that's about 8 now, isn't it?
7.8, yeah.
We only need to find 2.8 now.
But if I say if Michael C, well that's if Michael C gets 1 more warning, because don't get J19's got 1 penalty.
Oh yeah.
So at the moment there's only a 3-second difference in penalties between Michael C and J19, and that will put the gap at about 4 seconds, 4 to 4.5 seconds in Michael C's favour at the moment. But 1 more warning from Michael C and that'll bring it back into play.
How hard is he going to defend against TLK?
He'll defend as hard as he can, but I think unfortunately with the length of the pit straight, I don't think he's going to have much to defend with. And especially as he's wide at the last corner. put TLK right on him instantly.
But because TLK is already through, Michael sees to go in a slipstream.
Yeah, and lunge back up? No.
No, not back.
But TLK will now get DRS again. And that is job done.
Now it makes our life a little bit easier now, working out the gap now. So Michael C needs, sorry, J19, there you go, needs to gain another 3 seconds.
He needs to get another 3 seconds, but let's say if Michael C gets one more warning, then J19 is ahead. Just. Oh, J19's got another penalty though.
Now, makes no difference now. Now needs to actually pass him, pretty much.
Yeah, let's say he kind of needs Michael C to get that warning now to bring it back to that 3 second difference that the two had.
Well, the Michael C doesn't really want to do that because that'll put him on a driver like.
Yes, it will. Gap's 5.2 with 5 laps to go. That's not going to happen for J19 unless Michael C gets that warning. He is chiseling away at that lead in decent chunks.
Four. Just the annoying thing is, if he didn't get the penalty, he'd only need 1.2.
Yeah.
But Michael C is having to put it in lean a bit. I think that's not helping him. And his tyres will be going off as well.
Yeah, J19 is pushing very hard, but the problem is, unfortunately for him, it looks like KO is catching him back up again. So he's got to be careful he doesn't get blue flags.
I wonder if that's why J19 is pushing really hard.
Yeah.
To keep out of the flag zone.
Who's going to think of?
It's still doable, just about. He needs to get underneath that 3 seconds and then hope.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which he's just done,
But
2.9.
Look at the amount of time he's actually catching up. He might actually catch him by the end anyway.
It's going to be close. He just needs to have KO to do him a favour and just to back off a bit. So he doesn't have to worry about him behind him with blue flags. Because that will be a bit of a distraction if that comes up on his screen.
So what, if he catches him up and then gets held up himself, or held up by
Michael C, they're going to both be a lap down.
Yeah. 2.6.
He's moving over his J19. Almost as if he's trying to break the slipstream. No, he's had to let him go, I think. He's had to let him go.
Yeah.
He's had blue flags. So maybe he's hoping... Is he hoping to do like a Verstappen? Follow the leader through the back markers and take advantage?
It's gonna be tight though. But arguably at this point in the race, KO's probably the quicker of the two.
Yeah.
Problem is though, J19 is now 3.6 behind. He's lost a second.
Yeah.
He could cut the corner and he's got wide off the track.
Yeah, that's the problem now. He needs to, if he's going to try and use the leader to take advantage of Michael C, he's got to keep up with him.
And to be honest, he didn't let KO go in realistically the best place.
No.
If he was going to do it, just brake really early, lose the minimum amount of time.
Yeah. Michael C, I think, is... Oh no, he was moving over. He was moving over to the other side of the track, but yeah, not yet. It all depends where KO catches Michael C.
If he has to do it in the middle second, he might actually lose more time. Remember, it might say 69 there, but we are actually on lap 7.
No, KO's on 69. Yeah, it's it's a lap counter on the leader. Yeah, not like the old game where it will change per driver.
The gap's now under 2.9 again.
Michael C is also...
Another back marker.
Is that Matey Boy? It is.
Yeah, Matey Boy, yeah.
So Michael C's got to lap someone. And he's definitely getting blue flags now.
This is all getting a little bit complicated.
So we've got Matey Boy letting Michael C through, and then Michael C having to let KO through. Michael C's also got to be aware of J19.
Yeah. He's lifting and he's pumping his throttle.
Right.
Matey Boy will have to let J19 through as well.
Yeah, which he has done.
The gap's now 1.2 and 1.1. Will it go under a second? Not quite, it's still 1.1.
1.5 laps to go.
J19 will probably have one shot at it.
Turn 1, maybe turn 4 as well.
He's got to be close enough to get into the DRS zone first.
Toledo, where is the detection point on this track? It's just before the stadium section, isn't it?
No, it's in the stadium section, I believe.
Well, it's under a second.
I think it's about here.
Woo! So KO is about to start his final lap, but all hell was about to break loose behind him.
No, it's there, I think.
I think that's a safety car line, I think, that one.
Yeah, it did. He did get DRS.
So he won't make the move into 1, he's got to line it up.
That's not in standard, so...
He'll need to line it up and hope to get a good run through here. Which he has done.
He did. And Michael C got a bad one. Michael C will have to hold it to the inside, which he isn't.
Ooh. It's got to be the stadium section now. It's the only opportunity he's got. But that's not really a traditional move.
Michael C will have to wait for it.
Ooh.
He's got so much more grip.
I think he might make a move into it, you know. Oh, Michael C's hit him! He shoved him!
That's deep, that's deep, that's deep, that's deep, that's it.
Yeah, that's it over. I don't think that's the last we've heard of it.
No.
But KO's coming around the final corner, and he will win.
He'll easily win.
Easily
Help
win.
his championship advantage. Back up to 14 points.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Madman coming home in
a fairly comfortable second.
comfortable second, not a lonely second. He would not have liked that, being half a minute behind.
No. We did do one extra pit stop though.
He did indeed.
then we've got to wait for TLK. That's pretty much complete meh.
Just still comes out on the podium.
Yeah, but look
Somehow.
at the gap though. It's a minute and 9 behind KO.
Yeah, and he's the last car not to be lapped. So the podium finishers are the only people not to be lapped.
And the top 3 in the championship.
Yeah. There we go. Whew. A little bit of excitement at the end there to have made sure we were still awake. But yeah, KO now does extend his lead in the championship to 14 points.
With 2 rounds to go.
With 2 rounds to go. I'm just going to look at the win, how many wins they've got. Again, just to remind ourselves.
I think if Madman wins the last 2, I think KO still has the advantage.
Yeah.
I think so. Madman realistically needs TLK. J19 actually have 3 penalties.
He must have got one on those.
Anyway.
Yeah, so he did. Yeah.
We wouldn't have made a difference anyway.
We missed one then, obviously. So anyone else? So J19 gets a point. Dave gets a point.
Matey Boy Gars doesn't.
No, he doesn't. That would have been in his drive-through. Oh, yes, he will. Will he? Yes, he served it. Yes, he will. 369 and then a 5 will add 14. It will do. But then the others below him didn't. But yeah, that was another interesting race. It sort of it all spread out middle stint towards the end, but it all came sort of towards the boil again for the final podium places and for 4th. I don't think we've heard the last of that battle for 4th.
No.
Definitely a hint of a shove approaching the stadium section there, so we'll keep an eye on that, and obviously keep an eye on the FIA section on the site for any appeals and decisions that are made on any incidents that occur during that race. So let's just count. So KO is now on 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's now on 10 wins. I think Madman's only on 6. So yeah. So for Madman to win this championship, even though it's 14 points, and if he was to win the last 2 and KO to come second in the last 2, and that would mean they'll be equal, the championship would still go to KO on the countback for wins. So Madman does need some help from someone to interfere with KO while he tries to win the final 2 rounds. It's realistically his only option. Either that or for KO to have another mare like Austin and to crash out. Those are the only sort of options he's got.
Indeed.
But that was round 18 of the F2 League. Thank you very much for joining us. Next week, F1 League's turn around here at Mexico. Championship is already done in the drivers, and in theory the constructors as well, but that's we would think to be sealed up next Sunday. But the battle behind you in terms of championship has sort of come alive.
Way hotting up. You've still got about 4 drivers who can come second, I think.
That's come alive over the last few weeks. A few races, so we're looking forward to, especially me personally, I'm looking forward to being a part of that.
Oh yeah, you've all of a sudden boinged into form since Monza. So I'm gonna play some risky strategy moves, I think, on this one.
Oh dear me, you're gonna try and help the teammate, are you?
No. I'm going to go against the grain with strategy.
You're just gonna do one stop, super and then soft.
No, because you know that doesn't work. I know I won't have that much of an advantage there, but I think I'm gonna go a bit odd.
Okay, we'll look forward to seeing how that
it's
turns
gonna be
out.
short. It's gonna be short qualifying anyway, isn't it? It's not gonna be.
I would have thought so.
All of a sudden we have an influx of people.
Well, I would have thought so because the Skyline was going to race last week, but couldn't. He wasn't back in time. You and Carl were missing. And there were the likes of Gramahar who didn't race and such, and that would have meant that we would have had enough to do Q2. So we'll see. We'll see how many people we have show up next week.
We're
It'll
going
be
to deliberately
interesting.
try and make this race a bit interesting.
We're gonna try and make it entertaining for the spectators and the commentators who
Yes.
will
Which
be
we
doing
don't
it.
know who they will be yet.
No, we will find out during the week who will be commentating for us next week. But
Yes.
thank you very much for watching. We're now going to probably play some pool for a bit.
Yes.
We will see you next week. Thank you and good night.